What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. It's me, your girl at Nora, and I'm back with another video. Um, I want to mention a couple of things before I start this video. I woke up this morning to my to a message from YouTube saying that my video had been taken down because it was spewing hate. YouTube, I don't spew hate. Okay? The truth is the truth. Whether you like it or not, it's my truth. It's not hate. So, I don't know how this YouTube thing works. I don't know if someone reports your videos and that's how it get taken down. I don't know. But I feel like that someone had reported my video. And so it made me realize that some of the subscribers that I recently accumulated are people who don't really fuck with me for real, who are just there to watch my page and report shit. So that's fine because I have a goal to reach, and it doesn't really bother me because I really don't give a fuck. At the end of the day, I'm gonna say how I feel. Period. So speaking of saying how I feel, when I made my YouTube channel, because obviously I already had my channel from a year ago, but when I got back on YouTube and I told myself that I was going to tell my story, I asked myself, I said, are you bold enough? Are you bold enough to tell the truth? And what I want to say today has been on my mind since I made the video about my oldest brother raping me. And I didn't want to make this video because I was scared. And it made me think, like, isn't it so easy to speak about things that don't really matter other than the things that matter? Isn't it so easy to judge other people and not judge yourself? It's so easy to do those things as people. And like I said, I've been thinking about this since I made that video, and I really didn't want to make it because I was scared. But I owe it to myself. And I don't care what the world thinks. I don't care what nobody thinks. I'm going to tell my story because this that's on my mind has had me in prison. Okay? Just for the past week, I have not really posted a video on YouTube since Monday because I've really been thinking about this. Other than, the narcissist trying to keep me up and make me too tired to make my videos. But it doesn't matter because I'm up early and I actually like getting up early. I can shower twice a day because when I get up late, I only shower once a day. Then I go back to sleep. But that's besides the point. It doesn't matter. But that has had me tired too. But what I have on my mind today really has been scaring me and making me depressed, and I hate being depressed. So I decided to make this video after all. Now, I don't really know how I want to do this video. I don't know if I want to make this video about one person or do I just want to accumulate it all into one? And I think I'm gonna accumulate it all into one, just to just so I won't have to relive it. um so as you may or may not know, um I started getting molested at 10 years old, and I lost my virginity at 14, because I did not want my brother to, take my virginity. That don't fucking sound right. So I lost my virginity. It was what I wanted. It was what somebody I loved. It was what somebody I cared about at the time. And I thank him for that. I thank him for, being patient with me. I thank him for, not making me do something that I did not want to do. When I lost my virginity, it was my decision. I knew what I was doing, and it was all good. So, after I lost my virginity, this actually, all of this was happening before I lost my virginity. And like I said, I lost my virginity at 14. But I wasn't dating. I wasn't dating until I got my first boyfriend. Then I lost my virginity. But I always hung around with my oldest cousin, which she was 18 when I was, she was 18 when I was 14. So you can see the big age gap. But we used to go clubbing together. We used to go whatever together, because even though my cousin was 18, she's smaller than me. Like, I'm the big little cousin. When you think about it, I'm the big little cousin. It's like, and next Friday, you know how you got baby D? That's me. And then my cousin is the little one. That's how it is. So people always thought that we were the same age, but my cousin was 18. My cousin was, I had my period too, but she had her period. She had sex. She had boyfriends. She was allowed to have boys at the house. All of this stuff. And this is who I'm hanging with, because the dynamic of Etna. And at this time, Etna was working and she had her own boyfriend. So I pretty much stayed with my cousin or my friends. So my cousin boyfriend, his name was Mark. Now, I liked it, Mark. He was nice. And at that time I was 14, so I liked to drive. I was learning how to drive. I should not have been learning how to drive at that age, but I was. So he would let me drive. He would teach me how to drive or whatever like that. He'll buy me whatever, if we went out to get something to eat. It's like, he was like a big brother to me. And in my mind, he was like a big brother. And, but one night, it's so weird because I did not see all of this. Like, I did not see all of this. I was doing his hair. Like, this dude was sitting in between my legs. But I'm 14. I'm just doing his hair. It didn't make me feel no kind of way. It didn't make me feel special. It didn't make me feel anything, because I'm just doing his hair, for number one. For number two, this is my cousin's boyfriend. Okay? And if you know me, I don't fuck around like that. I will put your ass on black. Well, I can't say that I will do that, because I didn't do that. But I really didn't have no feeling, no nothing, no nothing. I liked it, my position. I liked it, my place. Like, these people really listen to me. They really, make me feel like I'm somebody. I was cool where I was at. I wasn't getting that with my mom. So, it was all good. But when I got finished doing his hair that night, we walked out to the car. It was me, my cousin, and him. So immediately I go to the car because I like to drive. So I'm by the car, tinkering with the car, probably just looking at things, seeing how things work, whatever. And he gave my cousin a hug. And I'm standing behind my cousin. So at the same time he giving my cousin a hug, he touched my breast. And I didn't know what to do. I did not know what to do. All I could do was step back like, bitch, no. Don't fucking touch me. Period. I'm 14 years old. Don't touch me. So, I did not tell my cousin. I did not. And so, I started distancing myself from him. Like, you can ask my cousin CP. They was like, oh, Nikki don't like Mark no more. Like, that was the reason I did not fuck with him no more. But nobody knew this. Only I and him knew. So he would just put himself into things. Like if we were going to the dance, they'd be like, oh, Mark say he'll come in and he'll take us to the dance or whatever like that. And I see that he was trying to, weasel his way in. What I'm not gonna go, what I'm gonna tell my friends, I couldn't tell nobody this. Nobody. Against my better judgment, he took us to the dance and he was touching me then, like the whole fucking time. Like, it was so crazy because even when I was getting in the car, I was trying to get in the back seat. And my friends was like, no, you bigger, so, which I was big. I always had a fat booty. I always had a shape, even at fucking 12. Like, I hated it. Like grown men used to look at me. Like, people don't understand. People just don't understand. They think like a breast, a booty, and all that stuff like matter. Like, now that I'm grown, I love my shape. But at 12 years old, your friends can look like kids in their clothes. My friends look like kids in their clothes. I looked like a grown woman in my clothes. And it's not my fault. Like I said, I blamed myself for this for so long. It's not my fault. I was a child. I can't help how God made me. Them motherfuckers should have had a better mind frame. I'm not finna keep blaming myself for this. So they was like, you bigger. So I ended up, me and Amisha, because me and Amisha was the thickest ones. We end up in the front seat. I'll never forget the party we went to. We went to this lady named Robin house. She used to do nails real good. It was her daughter's party. That's the party we went to. Just in case some of y'all remember this, y'all can co-sign this. So, even when we was there, he like put his hand on the seat and he was touching my breast then. And I'm like trying to move. I swear to God on my mama grave. I'm like trying to move his hand, trying to stop him, and nothing would happen. So after the party or whatever, he came and picked us up. And so, he dropped us off. And against my better judgment, I left with him. I don't. He used what I like. driving. He let all us drive that night. But for some reason, I don't know how I end up driving with nobody in the car. Because everybody else who drove that night, we were all together. And I don't know how I end up not driving with other people in the car. I guess when it got to be my turn, everybody just got out. I have no idea how that happened, but I left in the car with him. And he ended up stopping the car and like, I think he was like park right here. I want to tell you something. Cause he went to apologizing for the shit that he was doing. Cause I was like, you dead ass wrong, for the shit that you doing. Like, that's my cousin. She be my cousin. Like, how in the fuck you gonna try to have sex with me and you fucking with my cousin? So, we ended up stopping the car and he ended up saying, apologizing and all this, and I'm like, I'm ready to go home. I'm just ready to go home. And I don't know. I just remember him, and he didn't rape me forcefully. Like he didn't I don't remember any of that. I don't remember him getting aggressive with me. I don't remember any of it. I think it was more along the lines where he said, I'm gonna tell it's your fault. I'm gonna tell. And that scared me. That really scared me. Like, I really didn't want anyone to know this. I was ashamed. I was embarrassed. Like what am I? Like, I'm nothing. Like, because nobody respect my body. So, like, I don't want nobody to tell this. I was trying to hide this forever. Like, I didn't want no one to know. You know? I felt like since he didn't rape me, like pull my hair, hold me down, that it wasn't right. Like, and then like if you look at it, like why in the fuck? Like, why did I leave with him? Like, why? Why did I leave? Why did I stop the car when he said stop the car? Why? I already knew he was touching me. So why did I do that? I remember that shower. I remember that shower. I felt so disgusting, like a snake had went between my legs. That's how disgusting I felt. And after that, I just completely, shut him down, cut him off. Did not take anything from him if he was trying to give me something. I made sure I wasn't alone with him if he came over. It had done got to a point he started coming over to my friend's house without even my cousin being there. That's how crazy it was. But if I knew that this dude mind was on that when he sat between my legs and I did his hair, I wouldn't have never been close to him. He wouldn't have never been able to touch me. He wouldn't have never been able to do any of these things. Ever. And he never will. He never will. Never again. Ever. But yeah, his name was Mark. Yep. And he raped me. Point blank period. You raped me. And you know you did. You know you did. You knew you can say and whatever, and I will believe that. You knew. So anyways, my cousin ended up breaking up with him or whatever. And personally, I really didn't give a damn whether she was with him or whether she wasn't with him. It really didn't affect me at all because it's It's not my man. It's none of my damn business. I don't give a damn what happened to him. So, he ended up telling one of my friend's boyfriends, and when me and my cousin went down there, he said something to make me knew he knew, but my cousin was confused. And even he used to hang that over me to try to get me to have sex with him. Yes. That's why I told y'all, don't ever let nobody hang nothing over you because they will use it. You know, but at that point I was like, bitch, tell. I don't give a fuck. You can say what you want to say. I don't care. Like at that point I was like, no, like, cause I'm tired. Like I'm tired. Like I used to hate my body. I used to hate it. I used to say, God, why you made me with this big butt? Why you made me look like a grown woman and I'm just a child? I used to hate it. So, my cousin go with this new boy now. And mind y'all, my cousin, 19, 20. I'm 15, 16. And, the boy, I don't know how old the boy is, but I think the boy was probably around my age or a year older, but he was a street dude. So even though we were the same age, he probably was a little more advanced than me because I wasn't no street girl. So him and my cousin, you know, dating or whatever. I'm cautious though because of what happened with the last boy that my cousin was dating. But one night, we at my grandmother's house. I'm staying the night with my cousin. And I thought I could handle it. I thought that I would be okay. I thought that, you know, I could just do what I was doing with Mark, distancing myself, you know. So, I don't know, like, my cousin, man, like I told y'all, she the type where that dream I had, where this is how long I've been thinking about this. That's probably why I had that dream. Like, my cousin just, in my dream, she just went on in the police station and sat down, and I'm looking like, what the fuck? Because that's how it is in real life. My cousin, she just, it really don't even, she really don't even see. So, this is when Maya came out. My love is like, whoa, my body's like, whoa. And y'all know, like, I could sing. Like, that's all I did when I was younger. I just sing. Sing and dance. If I wasn't dancing, I was singing. If I wasn't singing, I was dancing. That's it. Like, but that Maya song had came out. And, we were in the room. And you know, that's normal. We'll all go and chill in the room, sit on the bed. Nothing really suspicious about that because that's normal behavior when you're a teenager and you're hanging out with your friends. I feel like my edges are looking weird. So that was really normal. So, when it was time, this is when it started. I'm sitting in the bed. And this is my cousin man now. So you already know I'm not finna be sitting beside him in no fucking bed. Excuse me. You feel me? So he's sitting here. No, let me see, how was the bed? Yeah, the bed was like up against the wall. So this would be the bed. Like the bed is like this. So he is sitting here. My cousin's sitting here. And I'm sitting on the edge. Okay? I'm trying to stay close to the edge as possible. And he would lay back. And every time he would lay back, he would reach his hand behind my cousin and feel on me. I swear to God. And at this point, It's like everybody that I'm around, I don't know, it's like I was cursed. I don't even know. And but y'all have to understand, all this stuff fell on me. You know, all of it fell on me because the rumors and all that stuff, all that fell on me. It was my fault, all of it. You know, but they never told how they were feeling on me and touching me behind CP back, behind my cousin back. And then my cousin, she the type, she believed them over she believed me. Like, how in the hell you believe a fucking stranger over your own fucking blood? Bitch, you think I'd do something like that? Bitch, if we ever fuck a nigga, we gonna fuck him together. You understand? We gonna fuck him together. And I don't think nigga worth the satisfaction of seeing me with another woman, for number one. And then for number two, bitch, you my cousin, so why would I fuck the same nigga with you? Get real. But you believe that shit. It is what it is at the end of the day, because the same shit that happened, it happened again with another one of your friends. Trust me, I know. I'm not even there, and I know. Because one thing about a slimy ass nigga like that, they will be exposed. But all of it fell on me, and I ate that shit. So I told myself, I said, okay, when it's time to go to bed, I'm finna get my ass up out this room. You understand? And I know, y'all, going home was not even an option for me. I know. I wasn't safe. And I hope this is making sense to y'all, because I feel like I'm all over the place with this story. But I wasn't safe. I was so embarrassed. I was so hurt. I was so empty. Like, why me? Why me? Why nobody never believed me? Why? Why? They look at me like I fuck a bitch man. Bitch, I don't want your man. The fuck wrong with you? I can go get my own man. And guess what? He gonna treat me way better than your man treat you. Bitch, I can look at how he treats you and tell I don't want him. So why would I want him? Bitch, get real. Like, every time, bruh. Every time. Every time. It